How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to Lead Therapy, and thank you so very much for taking time for tuning into my video. A couple of days ago, I made a video called Breaking News. U.S. House passes gun control and could clear the Senate any day. And if you haven't watched that video yet, I'll post a link at the top of the screen so you can watch that video and then come back and watch this one. And I want to thank everybody that watched the video and then took time to contact their senators. But I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but 18 Republican senators voted for gun control that was in that bill. And now that bill is on Biden's desk, waiting for him to sign it. Before I go further into the video, if you enjoy this video, or if I gave you some information you didn't know, please take time to like, share, and subscribe and hit those post notifications. It helps the channel out and it's greatly appreciated. On Wednesday at 1:30 a.m., the House of Representatives dropped a 2,700 plus page of a $1.5 trillion spending bill containing the Violence Against Women Act Reauthorization Act, also known as VAWA, and the NICS Denial Notification Act, both of which included gun control. Gun Owners of America analyzed the bill and got 2 action alerts out, which was part of my video I made a couple of days ago. But congressional leaders had already stuck to the anti-gun deal. By Wednesday night, gun control had passed. The House of Representatives with the support of Democrats and 39 GOP representatives. And if you watch the video that I posted a couple of days ago, I put a list of the 39 Republican representatives that voted for this bill. By Thursday night, gun control passed the Senate with the support of all Democrat senators present and 18 Republicans. Sadly, the bill could have been stopped entirely had the Republicans opposed the bill in unison, because anti-gunners were short a senator. Since 2019, the Democrats have been burying in the pages of the bill gun control, and gun groups have been fighting this bill since then. But a recent deal by the Democrats and 11 anti-gun Republicans put the Violence Against Women Act on the verge of passing. When negotiations for an appropriations omnibus were suddenly realized, party leadership saw a way to pass the controversial legislation without of all the difficulty of debate and a clean vote. So instead, the Violence Against Women Act was tossed into a massive must-pass omnibus government funding bill. Leaders of both parties routinely abuse the appropriations process, forcing massive bills through Congress in a matter of hours. In this case, it took less than 48 hours. Because of 3 years of constant grassroots opposition, 4 gun control sections were removed from this bill. Sections 101 and 102 granted funding programs to train police to execute red flag gun confiscation orders. Section 801, an expansion of the Loudoun misdemeanor gun ban, also known as Biden's boyfriend loophole. And Section 802, funding to turn state-level stalking laws into red flag gun confiscation laws. Alas, for all the horrible gun control removed from the bill, some gun control remained. Sections 1101 through 1102, the NICS Denial Notification Act, launched criminal investigations into firearm transfer background check denials, even though 9 out of 10 times the system falsely denies a law-abiding citizen. And Section 1103, funding the ATF, to deputize local police to enforce federal gun laws, especially to undermine Second Amendment Protection Act states. As it turns out, leadership in the anti-gun Republicans fought hard to maintain these gun control provisions in the final bill. I'm going to post up on the screen the 18 Republican senators who voted with the anti-gun Democrats in favor of gun control's final passage. Take a look at this list and see if any of these are your senators. These senators believe they were given political cover, as other ostensibly pro-gun groups backed the compromise by refusing to publicly oppose the language. Anyone engaged in Second Amendment politics that is not talking about gun control in the government funding bill knows exactly what just happened and is fully complicit in the passage. If your senator or senators voted in favor of this gun control, Gun Owners of America has set up an action alert that will send out a severe scolding for selling out your Second Amendment rights. And I'll post that link in the description below. And it only takes a minute to send that message. On the other hand, 31 senators fought and voted against the bill. So if these pro-gun senators represent you, then Gun Owners of America has sent up an action alert that will send them a thank you for fighting for our Second Amendment rights. And I'll also post that in the link in the description below. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I want to thank everybody that watched my previous video and took time to contact their representatives. Also, I mentioned at the starting of the video, if you enjoyed this video, or if I gave you some information you didn't know, please take time to like, share, and subscribe and hit those post notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next video.